Hello, Diana.
Hello, Roy.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm also wonderful. Thank you for asking. And I'm very excited and very honored to have you here with me. And you're one of the presenters in Hypnotic Horizon. And I would
Yep,
like to
correct.
ask you just a few questions so we can get to know you a little bit better before your presentation. Fair enough?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. So let's start with where are you in the world?
Oh, today I'm joining from Seattle. This is the place that I have called home for the last 23 years. But I'm originally from Bulgaria, a small country in Eastern Europe. And honestly, that journey that brought me here, it keeps on giving. So 23 years later, here we go. I'm still here in Seattle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bulgaria, is hypnosis big in Bulgaria?
Bulgaria, yes. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult topic, but people are starting to warm up.
All right. Well, I'm curious how you got into hypnosis at all. Was it in Bulgaria, in Seattle, someplace else?
I discovered the hypnosis in Seattle, and actually, before I started, everything started with a loss for me. I lost my father. He died at 61, and while the medical reasoning behind it was pretty reasonable, there was this nagging voice in the back of my head that kept whispering that there's something more, there's something more. So I started digging, and surely enough, one thing led to another, and I discovered the hypnosis. I Through hypnosis, I discovered so much information about my dad, and I learned that he actually was a victim of childhood adversity that I never knew. And that process landed in my heart. And when I truly start working with it, and I understood that those all those unprocessed feelings and emotions that are stuck in us, they don't just disappear. They at certain point they start to make the whole body weep. And this is exactly, in my theory, what happened with my dad. And that realization gave me the green lights, enlightened me to go and just do more, dig out more, and work more on myself as well. And then this is how I landed here.
First of all, thank you for sharing. Here we are, another person who started by his own journey, taking care of himself, and through that coming into helping others, right?
Yeah.
So, what is it that you like about hypnosis? Or a thing, not everything, but one of the top things.
Yes, you're right. There are a lot of things to like about hypnosis. There are multiple levels and layers in it. But maybe the single thing that I personally love the most is the changes in the face of the people faces. Every time when I work with somebody, it's a life-changing experience, and that face starting to light up and change, it just priceless experience. And I think this is my favorite part. The moment when somebody reach to the root cause of their issue, something that has been holding them back for their entire life. This is the shift that is happening. It's the something that I really like to see in my clients that I work with.
When they go from all of the sudden to, "Hmm,
Yes, they come. Most of
it's
them come very
okay."
reserved. Yes, and then all of a sudden the change starts to surface, and it's incredible
It,
experience.
I agree. It is incredible. So, your presentation, and maybe it's also what you do mostly when you work with people, is about the generational cycle. And you called it the breaking the chains of inherited patterns. What can people expect from your presentation? What will you be talking about? What can they get out of it?
Great question. Yes, my work is centered on something very deeply personal and often quite invisible. Those generational cycles that I don't think we talk enough about it. So we talk about inheriting from our families, the eyes, the nose, the laughing, the different maneuvers that we have, but
No
we don't
hair.
often talk.
No.
Yeah, right. But we
Thanks,
barely
Dad.
talk about. But we barely any of us address what else what it's inherited, what else got passed down, the fears, the belief, the survival patterns, that they become part of our life before we actually start to understand what exactly is happening with us, and then they stay with us. So in my practice, I specialize in generational cycles and with the struggles that people carry with them, coming from generation past. And I think in my talk, I'm going to be talking about how to see those patterns, how to recognize them, and how we can bring more awareness to everybody about it.
I really want, I'm going to ask you a question if you can answer briefly. This is because I'm super curious. In your personal belief, do you believe that those generational cycles are they inherited like inside of us in terms of I don't know whether it's on the cellular, molecular, in the genes, in the spirit, in the mind, or is that something that is passed on to us because this is how our parents were programmed and they're programming us? So is it more like an inherited thing or something internal that we bring with us?
Both. Great question. Both. So the easiest way how I explain this to many people who are just learning about generational cycles is, imagine when we show up in life, we show up like a perfectly loaded baby. We have the perfect amount of self-confidence, the perfect amount of self-worth. Unfortunately, our caregivers, our parents, are the first one planted the seeds in us. And those seeds are often the love, the care, the safety that they provide. Unfortunately, not for many of us, this is available all the time. And then on top of that, they have their limitation coming from their parents, from their childhood. And all of this, it's kind of passed down from one generation to another, repeating without even knowing that it's happening. If you grow up in a family with abuse, verbal or physical, this continue to be passed down from generation to generation, because this is what your normal looks like, and you don't know anything else. So you just continue to do the same thing until somebody, like me, I'm the generational breaker cycle in my family, and I'm very proud with this, until somebody light up the bulb and decide that that's enough, and from here on we'll change this, we'll be better examples for the next generation, and we'll allow them to have better options, better choices.
And also help ourselves, not just the next generations, right? Release
Absolutely,
ourselves.
we're
So yeah,
absolutely, and it's like both ways. We help us and we help the next generation, and we help generation back, because once we start healing, we heal the back generation, something that they haven't able to heal, and we heal ourselves, and then we heal the healing us, we just provide the clean cycle for the next generation in front of them.
cool. Now, do you, what would you want people that will listen to the presentation, what would you like them to take from it?
I thought about this, and I think the main three things that I really would like people to leave out of listening to my talk, it will be the knowledge, the curiosity, and then the hope. I'm a huge believer that everything starts with curiosity, being curious where things are coming from, what exactly looks like, how we can help ourselves first and then help others. So knowledge, when it comes to knowledge with the generational cycles, we need to understand that they are real. And I'm planning to provide a lot of real examples from my practice in order for better understanding, and that actually to show people that this is possible to be broken. With the curiosity, I really hope to keep people curious and exploring and asking the brave questions about their own family stories, the limiting beliefs that they're living in. And then with the hope, of course, it's like basically truly believing that every one of us can be the cycle breaker that can provide change for the future generation.
Absolutely. Without knowing what exactly you're going to talk about, it all resonates with me. I think I'm also breaking, not all of them, but I have a feeling I break a few things. I'm the black sheep in the family, the one who does the other things that my brothers don't. So yeah, and well, I'm really looking forward for that, and it sounds fascinating and intriguing, and definitely not something that we hear about, as you said. Most people don't talk about that. They don't teach that anywhere that I know of, at least. So, yeah, very interesting. Thank you so much for being with us and presenting this very interesting topic.
Oh,
I
it's my
hope,
pleasure to be part of it, and I'm looking forward to deliver and just inspire people to show
yeah,
them that we are able to live every day, not one day. And it's all about starting right now by changing
yeah.
ourselves.
There is a really nice quote. If I remember correctly, it's attributed to C.S. Lewis, and it says that you cannot go back to the beginning, or you cannot go back to the start and change the beginning, but you can start now and change the end.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely. We're rewriting our own stories every
yeah.
day, and we have to use that opportunity.
So
Why
here we
not?
are. And if you watch this and you haven't registered yet, go to hypnotichorizon.com. It's free. We'll see you on April 25, 26. We have more than 20 presenters, fantastic topics, and we hope to see you there. And yeah,
Looking
Diana, thank
forward
you
to it.
so much.
Thank you, Roy. Nice to meet you again.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.